Hi friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, welcome to all of you to the Holistic Wellness Program today, the day number 15th. Before commencing the session, my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, my great pranams to Mother Babaji, my sincere pranams to all the pyramid masters, all the astral masters. So my dear friends, today the 1 hour session we are going to start now. In this 40-45 minutes will be deep meditation along with the melodious music. Then after 20 minutes, we'll be sharing the spiritual wisdom with you. Right. Let's start the meditation, my dear friends. Let's start the meditation. You already know how to do the meditation, how to practice the Anapanasati meditation. If someone joined newly, I will try to guide you. So please follow the guidelines. So very simple meditation is a process. Clasp your hands. That means fingers into fingers. Just observe the procedure if you, any newcomers are here. Just clasping the fingers into fingers. Keep on your thighs. Keep on your thighs. So try to sit back erected. Your back must be erected. No bending at all. Okay. Then after, so you have to cross the legs. If you sit on the chair or sofa, if you sit on the chair or sofa underneath, you must cross the legs like this. One foot on the other foot. One leg or the other leg. Both legs or both foot must be touching each other. Right. Sit straight. Cross your legs. Cross your fingers now. And then around you, make it darker. No more light. No much light around you. And also, you can drink 1 glass of water before starting the session. And you can keep 1 more glass of water beside you. After the meditation, you can drink that water. You can consume that water. Now, so friends, all of you sit straight with your back must be erected. Cross the legs, cross the hands. And now, slowly, gently close your eyes. All of you gently close eyes. Gently, smoothly, softly close eyes. Close the both eyes and keep observing your breath. Start observing your own natural breath. Natural breath, which is going in, which is coming out. At the nose tip, the breath goes inside, the breath comes out. On its own, the breath will be going in, coming out on its own. That's called breathing. Natural breathing is already going on. Just keep observing that. Your thought, your focus should be on the breath, natural breath, going in, coming out. Just go on, observe it. Go on, observe the natural, simple, tender, loving, harmonious, soft, generic, tranquil, peaceful breath. Just go on, observe. No variation in the breath. Do not vary the breath. Don't increase or don't decrease. Neither decrease nor increase the breath. Just stay with your natural flow of breath. My dear friends, go on, observe the breath. Keep observing the breath. When you are observing the breath, if you get any thought, cut the thought right away. Cut the thought right away and come back to the breath. Ignore the thought. Do not travel with the thought. Don't analyze the thought. Do not interpret. Do not interfere with the thought. Let the thought come and go off. Just ignore it. It will go off on its own. So that as you keep on observing the breath, you'll be eliminating or you'll be vacating all the thoughts from your mind. It means when you observe the breath, mind slowly, it becomes empty. When you're observing the breath, when you are with your breath, natural breath, all the time, your own thoughts, all the thoughts within your mind, manomaya kosha, they get cleansed. All the thoughts will go away. This is called Anapanasati meditation. Ana means in breathing. Apana means out breathing. Sati means be with them. You don't need to do anything in this meditation. No chanting, no mantra, no japa. No Nam Kirtan, there's nothing to be done. Just sit silently, peacefully. Just go on, observe. Close your eyes, go on, observe your natural breath. That's all what you need to do. This meditation is so powerful, so simple. Simplest method on this earth planet. This is called Anapanasati meditation. Just go on, observe the breath. When you observe the breath, your thoughts become empty. That means mind becomes empty. When the mind becomes empty, you get the huge amount of cosmic energy through the Brahmarandra. It directly enters into the so-called etheric body, Pranamaya Kosha. When you receive the cosmic energy more and more, the Pranamaya Kosha that gets cleansed, that go on get cleansed. The Pranamaya Kosha will get huge amount of cosmic energy. With that, all the nadis which are present in the Pranamaya Kosha, 2,72,000 nadis, they get cleansed. They go on get purified. All the blocks within the nadis of the etheric body, they go on get purified. Once they get cleansed, all the diseases within your physical body, they will disappear. They'll be vanished. It means the diseases present in our physical body, the diseases which we are suffering in the physical body are directly connected to the energy blocks within the nadis of etheric body. Clean the nadis, purify the nadis, all your diseases will disappear. No more disease at all, friends. You'll be always healthy. No more diseases for a sincere practitioner of meditation. You will come out of all the diseases, even though you have some diseases. If you sincerely, seriously practice the meditation regularly. Be sincere, be serious, be regular in the meditation practice. Not open the eyes. Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes of meditation. Last 30 seconds, my dear friends. Be with your breath. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Final 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So my dear friends, just take your both hands, keep on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take your hands, slowly open your eyes. Come back to the normal, my dear friends. Come back to the normal position. Please switch on your videos, my dear friends. All of you switch on the videos, and now we'll be start sharing the spiritual wisdom for today. My dear friends, my dear master, my dear gods. Today we are going to share the spiritual wisdom, the mental illness, the mental causes create the physical illness in the physical body, and the solution for that is metaphysical way, solving the physical illnesses using metaphysical ways. This is how it is. These are today's topic, my dear friends. It means all the illnesses in the physical body is caused by mental patterns, and the solution for that is metaphysical ways. Okay, let's understand deeply about this. So, my dear friends, so all of us, every one of us knows, isn't it? And in the society, many people suffer from the many kind of illnesses, diseases, basically. Disease. It is not at ease, basically. That's called disease. Which is at ease is wellness. Which is at not ease called illness. That's called disease. Friends, any illness happens in the physical body. So it's a very marvelous and amazing to know that. Also, it's a really great to understand that this illness is caused by because of the so-called mental reasons, mind reasons. Mind is the reason or source of all the problems. Just second. Sorry, friends. So I got a call from Hindi class, which is going to start now. So there was small issue, right? Anyway, friends. So when we try to understand any illness in the physical body, be it a headache, be it a fever, or a pain, any kind of a sinus, or any breathing related problems, and the problems, the illness which are related to any of the organ in the physical body, liver, so-called, the heart, pancreas, the digestion system, and with respect to the brain, with respect to limbs, arthritis, you can say, you can go and say physical illnesses are so many. We can list out the names of at least not less than thousand names. Okay. So many issues are there. So many illnesses are there in the physical body, which we come across day to day, isn't it? So all these are caused by, generally what we think is, most of the times what we think, these are caused by because of the so-called environment, or might be the reason because of the food, because of the various other situations, isn't it? Of course, they are triggered. They are triggered by the environment, food, or the bacteria, viruses. It may be water, air, or whatever it may be. The disease so-called, are the triggered by environment, triggered by the food, what is the type of food what we consume. It's all correct. But the source is from the within. Source is from within. How do we say it is from within? That's what we need to understand. That's a topic of today, right? So we need to understand very clearly that, friends, everything, whatever the disease which is formed inside your physical body, everything can be connected to mental patterns. They are called mental patterns. What are those mental patterns? Sometimes we get fear, we get a lot of happiness, depression, anger, anxiety, whatnot, right? Disappointment, we get some kind of a uncomfortable situation, and we get sometimes criticism, blaming. So many things will happen. So because of so many things, all this creates some mental patterns within us, where these mental patterns are going to be stored. These are going to be stored in subconscious mind. That is why we have to be very, very careful, friends, when we are talking or when we are thinking. In both ways, we must be so much careful. In fact, we say that manasa vacha karmana. That means thinking, talking, and doing. Thinking, talking, and doing. We have to be so careful. At least we have to be much, much careful about two things. One is thinking, other is talking. These two things we must be so careful. While you are forming the words and spelling, and you are telling others, or you are uttering the words or sentences, you must be so careful. You must be highly aware of them. Secondly, whatever you are thinking, the patterns, whatever thinking patterns within you, within yourself, you are creating thoughts. You are creating words, that is speaking. You are creating thoughts, that is called thinking. So there also you must be highly aware of it. You have to be highly aware, highly alert. Otherwise, friends, these are going to create a lot of issues within, especially with your physical health. See, the first thing is, so that we are trying to say that we are trying to understand that the illness caused in the physical body is due to mental patterns, is due to various mental patterns. Understand? Not due to anything else. The triggering by, of course, environmental condition, many other conditions. But the source is from within. Source is from within. How does it happen? Yes, definitely when there is a certain certain mental pattern. For example, one example we'll try to discuss here. So that particular mental pattern is going to create cancer within the physical body. We don't take it as seriously, but when you try to understand, when you do research, many scientists have researched already. Many of the healers have researched. So many of the so-called the great spiritual scientists, physical scientists, medical scientists, they have researched and found very clearly. That is why there is also a statement all the diseases are born out of mind. It's called something called psychosomatic disorders. We say that psychosomatic disorders. What is psycho? What is soma? Psychosomatic. So psycho means mind. Soma means physical body. Whatever the diseases caused into the physical body because of your psycho means because of your mind, they are called psychosomatic diseases. That is why nowadays even the doctors agree most of the diseases are due to your own mind, not because of anything else outside. In fact, we try to blame parents, friends, and situations, conditions, and the state of your life, whatever it may be. But it's not true. That is not true. We don't need to criticize anybody. We don't need to blame anybody for that situation. We have to take the full charge of ourselves. We have to be fully responsible for our own state of reality, state of the current life. Do not try to throw the blame on others. Do not make others responsible for our state of life, for the current state of affairs within our life. We have to take the full charge of it. Why do we need to do? Definitely because the disease is created by your own mental pattern. Let me give you a wonderful example here, the amazing example, in fact. So there's a book called Heal Your Body by Louis Hay. The Louis Hay has given a great concept, the great, wonderful, amazing concept, the amazing wisdom to the entire world through her own experience. In fact, she shared her own experience. In fact, so the book name is Heal Your Body. Heal Your Body by Louis Hay. What does it say? What does she say? What does she share the experience within that book? Friends, she got raped at the age of 5 years. She got raped at the age of 5 years. So because of that, in fact, she got a lot of so-called depression, disappointment, and loss of interest in the life. All that happened. Slowly, what happened as she grown up? Of course, that whatever happened, it has gone into her subconscious mind very much. That's called resentment. It's called resentment. All the physical body illnesses are because of four things. One is criticism. Second is anger. Third is resentment. Fourth is so-called guilty feeling. Try understanding these things. These four are very, very important, my dear friends. These four are the responsible for all the kind of illnesses. Whatever the kind of illness you are facing today, or you are going to face tomorrow. Every illness is caused by these four factors in our body. So, who is having control on all these four? You yourself, I myself, everyone on their own self, they can control all this, so-called these four factors. If you are able to keep them under control, definitely you'll not be able to succumb to or you'll not be able to go into, or you'll not be able to so-called affected by that particular disease, isn't it? Now, let's go to the real incident of Louis Hay. Louis Hay got raped at the age of 5 years. She got suppressed. She suppressed that emotion, that great, the bad feeling, bad experience of at the age of 5 years. It was a great resentment to her. It kept within her. It kept within her very, very strongly, friends. As she grown up, of course, she was learning and she studied. Everything is over. And afterwards, slowly what happened? She also became a healer. She became a healer, in fact, and she gone through a lot of experience from from the great our own teachers and all. She became a healer. After she became healer, also she got affected by vaginal cancer. She detected vaginal cancer. Now you can imagine. She got vaginal cancer and then gone to the doctor. Doctor want to, doctor said that no, you need to be operated and need to be taken immediate care. Otherwise, it will kill you. It will become a big problem, dangerous. Then she didn't get, of course, she got panic definitely in the beginning. Later on, with the help of her own teachers and healers, isn't it? And she took some support, mental support, and then she tried healing herself. basically. She tried healing herself, her own problem of this cancer. She came out of that cancer successfully. By doing what? By replacing the old mental patterns with the new mental patterns, my dear friends. Just by replacing the old mental patterns, the old resentment has to be cleared out from our own subconscious mind. She cleared out all that. When she has cleared out, it has when she has cleansed that old pattern, old mental patterns, and inserted the new mental patterns, that I will be trying to tell you, explain you some more. Like what are the causes, what are the type of mental patterns which cause what kind of disease. I will try to explain you. A few examples I'll give you today. And also, what are the new mental patterns we need to insert in the place of old mental patterns, so that you'll be able to come out of the disease without any support of medication, or without any support of any other external things, my dear friends. You will be able to come out of any disease, any illness by your own self, right? Such is the great, such is the so-called metaphysical ways. These are metaphysical ways, friends. What is metaphysical? Beyond physical. It is beyond physical, basically. It is mental. It is related to mind. Those ways are called metaphysical ways. Use the metaphysical ways and solve your all the physical illnesses. Never ever depend upon all the physical ways all the time. All the physical ways are basically, they are solid in nature. They can't solve your problem. For example, in your own field, in your own agriculture field, there are a lot of weedicides. There are a lot of weedicides. Those weedicides, if you cut on the top, so will you solve the weedicides problem in the field? You can't solve it, because you have to root it out. You have to root it out, all the weedicides with the root itself you have to remove. Then only the weedicide problem can be solved. Similarly, friends, we have got some mental patterns created already, very deeply inserted into our subconscious mind, without you rooting them out. You are just giving let's say, for example, cancer. What do the doctor does? Suppose if it has affected, let's say, liver cancer. The doctor does the cancer chemotherapies, the radiotherapy, and whatever the treatment, injections, everything he gives. What he's doing basically? He's trying to work around the liver. But is there a root cause in the liver? Why the cancer has come? Cancer has come because of the great resentment which is suppressed within the person, within the human being. It is suppressed greatly, which is there in the deep layers of your own subconscious mind. It has to be rooted out. First, that has to be corrected. But what doctors does, that is why I'm telling you, most of the times, no disease can be cured by any doctor. If at all the curing is happening, not because of their operation, their surgeries, their medicine, their injections, no. Any disease which you are suffering today, of course, you may go to doctor, you may take some relief, you may give some painkiller, this, that, and all. You will try to give us some temporary relief. But any disease is cured because of your own self. How the disease is getting cured by your own self? Because you are changing your mental pattern somehow, because of somebody advised you, so you learned from somebody, or by yourself within your own mind, you felt the positivity, and you are replaced the old patterns. Then that problem is solved. That physical illness is solved permanently. Understand? So that's how it goes away. The physical illness or a disease or a discomfort, whatever happened in the physical body, it goes out of the physical body because of your own effort, because of your own self, not because of the doctor at any cost, my dear friends. Because the disease is caused, or the illness is caused, or the illness is created by your own self. Who has created the illness within you? You have created yourself. Nobody else from outside, or a doctor, or a parents, or somebody friends, nobody created. Because your thoughts are your own private. All your thoughts, all your mental patterns are your own. They are under your ownership. What did you do? You did not use them properly. You created some bad mental patterns, worst mental patterns, isn't it? So that's how what happened. The Louis Hay also suffered a lot because of this vaginal cancer. But finally, when she replaced, right, when she healed herself, self-healing she has done, and when she replaced the old mental patterns of that fear, so-called that disappointment or a depression, everything she replaced with a joy and so-called love, joy, compassion. So these kind of the great other great qualities of human being. They are the great qualities of human being. So the old mental patterns are replaced by so-called loving mental pattern, or you can say peaceful mental pattern, right? The compassion mental pattern. So that kind of things she replaced. Then she got cured herself. Imagine. She came out of that. After that, she written the book. This book is for the entire world. She written and she explained how did she come out of the cancer. At the same time, she has researched on her own body. That is why she could write this book very explicitly, giving several reasons for several diseases. That many reasons are there. Your own mental reasons are there for creating a disease within your physical body. Okay, and how do you cure them? So she also given certain new mental patterns, certain suggestions or new affirmations, you can say, new affirmations which you go through or which you spell out, which you trying to spell out through your own from your own mouth. If you go on spell out, if you go on think, what happens, that will replace the old mental patterns. Then you come out of the that particular disease. She also depicted, she also given certain kind of things, my dear friends. So that is why, so, my dear friends, whatever you are living in the current moment, it's very important. Try to understand. If you are living in the current moment, so with a greatest amount of joy within you, and not having any anxiety, right? If you live the present moment fully, absolutely, if you live in the present moment, so your next moment, your next day, your next week, or next month, next year, everything is created from this present moment. That is why there's so much power is present at the present moment. Whatever the greatest power you can say is, greatest power is lying with the present moment, being at the present moment. So we have to have, so we must, we must celebrate the present moment, and we must always be in the present moment. The present moment must be properly taken care. Okay. Let us not go into the past. Let us not go into the before minute or before day or before week or before year, before month. No need of going through that. Just, just avoid them. Just know what you can say, like you can delete all of that, all the old files from your own mind, even from your subconscious mind. You have to delete them very strongly, my dear friends. What happens is, that's what I told you, all the diseases are caused by your own mental patterns, right? The bad mental patterns, whatever you created earlier, and those are very much they became the part of your subconscious mind. That is why all the time the disease again and again comes. For example, a doctor, you go on cure the you go on give the treatment for, go on giving the treatment for the liver, but will it solve the problem? No. So it looks like the problem is suppressed, and then at somewhere other place the same cancer will again reappear, resurface, isn't it? So is it cured fully? No, it's not cured fully, because so already that whatever the resentment or the mental pattern which is there, part of that part of the subconscious mind, which is not replaced, which is not wiped out. First, it has to be wiped out. So that is why what you need to do is first give the treatment for that. If you go on give the treatment for the physical liver, how does it help? It can't help. Absolute, it's not absolute treatment. Absolute treatment is first start giving the treatment for the root cause. The root cause is within you, within your own subconscious mind. Start giving the so-called the healing or a positivity, the creating positivity, and mental counseling, spiritual counseling, doing more meditation, more pranayama, all this, whatever you give methods for that person to come out of that, or to wipe out that resentment or the negative feelings or negative experiences, whatever she undergone. So if you wipe out all that, then this cancer will go automatically, friends. So you don't need to worry. You never need to worry. This cancer will go out of your physical body. So that's what we need to understand, friends. Now, so another 5 more minutes, I will try to share some of the diseases and what are the causes for that. What are the causes for the diseases and what are the affirmations which you can insert freshly within your mind. They slowly get into the subconscious mind, then that particular disease will go out of your physical body, right? For example, let's see the cancer. The cancer, so as I said right now, so what are the reasons? Deep hurt, deeply hurted, okay? That means deeply pained. So basically, because of whatever it may be, many other, like, it is deeply hurt, like I said, raping, or otherwise, somewhere, some other person has scolded, otherwise cheated, or, in many ways, one person got deeply hurted, one person got deeply pained, then that creates, that is long standing resentment present in the system, right? Then deep secret or grief eating away at the self. That means, so what are the deepest grief present in one's own mind is going to eat away, slowly, eat away, right? So that's what the thing. So that means carrying a lot of hatred within us. So a lot of hatred. Hatred means like we hate the people because of they cheated us. So then we also go on hate them. That hatred is developed within us. So these kind of qualities, if you keep within you for a long time, this kind of qualities, negative qualities, if you keep within you, of course, you are hurted, you are deeply affected, deeply pained. We understand that. But if you keep them for a long time, the problem is not for other people was cheated or was paid you was given a hurt. They just gave the lot of hurt and they left. Okay, they have no problem. But you are carrying this so-called hatred or the grief or the long-standing resentment, long-standing so-called the you can say like hurt feeling, pain feeling. Then the problem is within your physical body, the cancer starts developing, my dear friends. Within your physical body, the cancer starts developing. Then how do we come out of it? What are the new affirmation I have to insert? Right. You can note down. I lovingly forgive and release all the past. I choose to fill my world with joy. I love and approve of myself. So this is the statement. Is a new affirmation which you need to create, my dear friends. So likewise, if you see many of the diseases we have got, so definitely there are some kind of a, for example, a chronic disease like a diabetes, all these things, right? A refusal to change. What is the kind of quality, mental quality we have? A refusal to change, fear of the future, not feeling safe. So these three qualities are mental patterns within you. Already you have it. They create something called chronic disease in the physical body. Then how do you come out of it? I am willing to change and to grow. I now create a safe new future. So this is the so-called affirmation which you start replacing the old pattern, my dear friends. So click. So if you keep doing it, then we will be able to come out of all this, right? So likewise, constipation, for example, constipation problem, somebody facing. So refusing to release old ideas, stuck in the past, sometimes stinginess, right? These are the qualities of that person. That is why he is suffering from constipation. So then what need to do? What need to be replaced with a new pattern? As I release the past, the new and fresh and vital enter. I allow life to flow through me. These are new pattern which you have to replace, my dear friends, right? So like this, really many things are there. For example, cough. We got the cough. For every disease, I'm telling you, there are thousands of diseases basically. Okay, a desire to bark at the world. Okay, a desire to bark at the world. That means by looking at the world, keep on shouting, keep on saying something, murmuring ourselves, keep on saying something. Should not do that. Okay, so I am noticed and appreciated in the most positive ways. I am loved. So this is the replacement for the old thing, right? So friends, like this. So there are many things which depression. For example, what is the depression? What are the patterns? Anger you feel you do not have right to have. Hopelessness, and lot of anger. Okay, so these things create depression within you. Then I now go, what is the replacement? New affirmation. I now go beyond the other people's fears and limitations. I create my life. And you see, the diabetes basically, many people suffer from the diabetes, isn't it? Right? So how does the diabetes takes place in the physical body? See here, longing for what might have been, longing for what might have been, a great need to control, deep sorrow, no sweetness left, no sweetness left. So these are the reasons, mental patterns which create the diabetes in any one person. Okay. Now, what are the replacement? This moment is filled with joy. I now choose to experience the sweetness of today. So if you replace with this, then you'll be able to come out of so-called diabetes, my dear friends, right? So likewise, definitely we need to understand, the many things are like this, okay? We have causes, we have different mental so-called patterns, then we have to replace. For example, somebody is suffering from baldness, the baldness head, isn't it? Fear, tension, trying to control everything, not trusting the process of life. These are the mental reasons which causes the baldness. Then what we need to do? The new pattern. I am safe. I love and approve of myself. I trust life. I trust life. So this is the new pattern which you need to create, my dear friends. Okay. Now, many people suffer from the backache, back problems, isn't it? For example, lower back. Somebody is having a lower back, okay, lower back pain. They are suffering from lower back pain. Then what are the reason? Fear of money, lack of financial support, fear of money and lack of financial support. Then what we need to do? I trust the process of life. All I need is always taken care of. I am safe. See here, this is the pattern. Okay, you must use it. Now, if you get a back pain in the middle, what is the reason? What are the mental reasons? Guilt, stuck in all that stuff back there. Get off my back, right? These are the thing. Now the new pattern is that I release the fast. I am free to move forward with the love in my heart. So this is the correction, or this is the new pattern, my dear friends. So likewise, friends, so there are many things like this. Definitely you can try. So today we understood, the wonderful concept of, not to worry much. For example, anxiety, right? Anxiety. So what will happen is anxiety, not trusting the flow and the process of life. Why do we get anxiety? Not trusting the life, not trusting the flow and the process of life. Then what is the replacement? New pattern. I love and approve myself and I trust the process of life. I am safe. See, friends. So these are wonderful things, isn't it? So she has wonderfully done the great amount of work on this, my dear friends. So in the future, we will try to take the deep, one more workshop so that, we'll be able to completely cover whatever, like today we could cover not much, maybe only 20% of that. We may have 80% more to cover. For example, menstrual problems. Menstrual problems you see here. Fear of no longer being wanted, fear of aging, self rejection, not feeling good enough. Okay. Now, what you need to do? Replacement. I am balanced and peaceful in all changes of cycles, and I bless my body with love. Okay, friends. So these are the various things. Now, finally, with the migraine headache, I'll finish for today's workshop, today's concept. So we will close with the migraine headache now. Migraine headache, why does it occur? Dislike of being driven, resisting the flow of life, sexual fears. Okay, so and these things, and generally they usually will be relieved by masturbation. They do people used to do a lot of masturbation just to come out of the sexual, all these things, right? So with this, migraine problem will come. Now, what is the correction? I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. See here. So these are the various, my dear friends, various illnesses, various discomforts or physical discomforts which happens in the physical body because of the mental reasons or various mental patterns, my dear friends. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Friends, so anybody want to express your, sharing of your experience today? Otherwise, you want to ask any question, you can ask. Yes. Hope you understood the today's concept. Yes, some of you answer. Some of you open your unmute yourself and talk. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for today's session. These points which you mentioned about affirmation, uh, can we get it somewhere, or would you be able to share it so that we
No,
can
you
practice and
do one
understand?
thing. You purchase the book called Heal Your Body. Heal
Okay.
Your Body by Louis Hay. Okay, go to the
Yeah.
Amazon or something. Purchase that.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Thank you.
Heal Your Body. Yes. Fine. Anybody else want to speak? Right. Okay, friends. Dhanyavad to all of you. Subratri. We'll be signing off the English session now. Thank you.